Hi everyone, welcome to my class. In this class mainly we will learn the nested if else statement program. So nested if else programs, some concept already I have provided to the last class. Here we will get much more clear idea about the nested if else. We will do only here nested if else programs. That means we will here work with some multiple conditions. When nested if else statements or nested if else is required, when we will be having the more than one conditions, that is the multiple conditions. For two conditions simple if else we will use. For one condition only we will use the if condition, no else part. For two conditions we will use one if another else. So like in this, if three, then we will start the, if three conditions is there, then we will start the nested if else. So in the last class I showed you three conditions, means we found there in the last class maximum number among the three numbers. So here we will do little different kinds of programs where there will be different conditions will be given. So first I am showing the conditions, different conditions. First I am showing, like suppose you have asked that you have to take input marks of three subjects. You have to take input marks of three subjects, and after that you will be asked to find its average. Now on the basis of average there will be some conditions, and on the basis of conditions there we will calculate the grade. So the grade will be calculated on the basis of these conditions, like if the average marks, if the average, this is the conditions part now I am showing you. This is the conditions. If the average is, condition number 1 is greater than or equal to 80, if the condition is more than or equal to 80, then the grade will be suppose A. Grade will be A. Second condition, if the average between suppose 60 to 80, if the average is between 60 to 80, then grade will be B. Third condition is, if the average marks is between 40 to 60, then grade will be C. Or if the average marks is less than 40, then grade will be F, that means fail. So then it will show grade F, that means fail. So these are the conditions. So how many conditions are here? 4 conditions. So let's see on the basis of these 4 conditions how many if else we will apply here. So full program I am not showing you, you know how to write the full program, just followed by main method. Okay, full only I am showing, but on the basis of short form, not full I am writing. Okay, so first class, you know, class grade calculation. So first grade calculation, this is the class given. Then after short I am writing public static void main, you will write full. Then here you have to take 3 inputs of 3 subjects, so and due to you have to calculate the average, that means you have to divide. So here we will take the double, so double A, double B and double C. Okay, after that followed by it, what we will do, we will calculate the average. Double AVG is equal to A plus B plus C by 3. So average calculation also you know how to do. And one more variable we will use here, or directly we can print also. We can print directly without taking any input, without taking any variable. So till this much you have understood. So after that we will start if conditions. So first writing the if conditions I am writing. So if you want you can write down this one. This question I will provide, and coding also I will provide, so don't worry. From here no need to write. So after this what we will do, after that we will start if. So first condition is what? If average is greater than or equal to 80, then grade A. So what we will do, if average is greater than or equal to 80, then we will print system.out.println within quotation A. So why quotation I have given? Because this is a string. No need to know many more things about the string now. Just remember any sentence or any words or anything if you want to print that, you know, in case of that odd number or even number program you have done, so no need to explain about it. So A will be printed. So if the average is more than or equal to 80, so we are printing A. And that also, you know, I have told earlier that instead, in case of the one statement, we can remove the brace, means second bracket we can remove. Okay, so look at the first condition we have applied. If the average is more than 80, so condition then we will print A. Second, if not, if the average is not more than 80 or equal to 80, in between, if the average is 60 and 80, suppose the average is now here 75 is coming, so that time what will happen? Then we are coming in the else part. In this else part, we will start with one more condition. Else, this else is which else? Of this if. This else is of this if block. So if this 80 is or above 80, then A will print. If not, then we move to the else part. In the else part again we are starting with another if. So in this if what we are giving? In between 60 and 80. So how to give between value? Always remember, between we will use the minimum value we will apply. We will apply the minimum value. Minimum value is here what? Average is greater than or equal to 60. So you can say, sir, why you have not given less than 80? In between 60 and 80 means it should be more than 60 and less than 80. So less than 80, why you have not given? Obviously this question is arising in your mind. Less than 80, why not given? Only given greater than 60, only due to one reason. Only due to one reason. So this else means just a minute. So look at here, this block, this if block when will work? This if block when will work? Only if this condition returns false. That means if this condition returns false means what? If the number is, means average number is less than 80, then only this else block will work. So no need to mention again less than 80. So this particular block will only execute, if and only execute when this execution means this block will return false. So this condition if return false, so else block will work. So this else block when will work? When this condition will be false. So that's why we are going to these conditions. That means if this average is more than 60, but no need to give less than 80, because less than 80 automatically we are getting the false part from the false part of this if conditions. So that's why it should be more than or equal to 60, or if more than or equal to 60, then we are printing the grade is B grade. So we are printing system.out.println grade is B. Similarly else if. So this condition is over, this condition is over. Now the third condition, in between 40 and 60. Here also we will apply the same thing. So that means if the average is greater than or equal to 40. So no need to mention less than 60, because of what? Suppose just from the beginning you think someone average is 50. So without giving less than value, automatically it will come here. Suppose 50, you think about average is 50. So from the beginning you see, is 50 greater than or equal to 80? No. So no means else part. In the else part what you are doing? Again you are checking. Is 50, average means 50, just now I have given. Is 50 is greater than or equal to 60? No. So move to the next part again. This is the no part. So again here condition, is 50 is greater than or equal to 40? Yes. So that means we print the C. So third condition is over also. And for the last condition, always remember, for the last condition, whenever there will be multiple conditions, 2 conditions, 3 conditions, 4 conditions, 10 conditions, whatever number of conditions will be present, so always remember, for the last condition only, for the last condition we will not apply any if statement, simply we will apply else then the execution, else the grade will be failed, that is F. So that means what? When the none of these 3 conditions will be executed, So obviously this else part or the last condition must be executed. That means suppose someone's average has come 20. Average has come 20. So from the beginning if you start finding, so is 20 greater than or equal to 80? No. So no means come to the else part. In the else part again start with if 20 greater than or equal to 60? No. So again move to the next part, again else part. Is 20 is greater than or equal to 40? No. So move to the again next part, else, in the else. So if it is not also, then else. So it must be printed fail, so that's why it is fail. 20 means fail. So this condition is not satisfying, this condition is not satisfying, this condition is also not satisfying. When the none of the conditions will satisfy, then the last else must to be satisfied. So automatically else part, this is the last make, no need to go anything. Now we don't have any value. So that's all children. So this is the one example of if-else statement program. So many more if-else statement programs are there. So I hope you have downloaded my app. So that app, from this app or that website, whatever you have, so most probably you have the app. So from there only many programs, if-else statement programs, and then the 10 years many if-else statement programs are there. Some exercises are there also. So from there you just all practice, and by practicing only you can just cope with this particular if-else concept. So this is the class of if-else statement or nested if-else statement program. So I will not continue any if-else statement program. So in the next class I will start the next chapter or next topic I will start, and in this class only till this much. So I hope you have understood this. So thank you, and if you have any query, any doubt, you can ask me via your school websites or school that app, or personally that my WhatsApp number is also with you, that from there also you can ask me. So whenever I will be free, but don't call me, whenever I will be free I will answer, and I will try my level best to just to make you understand, and I will try to clear your doubts. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. I hope you have understood. Bye.